Good afternoon, folks. Happy to see you guys again here, and happy Thursday to you. Almost at the end of another weekend, closing out the month of September. About to head into October, and hopefully you guys are all ready for all the pumpkin spice and weird costumes and all kinds of candy corn and a bunch of other stuff that make the fall season what it truly is. And even though in Florida we don't really get a whole lot of change in the seasons down here, I'm still looking forward to it being a little bit colder than it normally is. And I'm talking like, in the fall we get down to the mid 70s or, upper 70s, and that's what we will call chilly. But anyway, hopefully your guys' week is going well so far. Welcome once again to Lunch with Vex. I am your buddy Vex Nihilo, and we're hopping once again into some Grand Arena action. We are in match 1 of the final round of 5v5. Mid next week, it's going to be closing out this particular season of 5v5. So we're just kind of hoping to end it off with a bang here. For those that missed the ones prior to this one, I did pretty well in my last round. Let me turn down the gain a little bit here. Might be a little bit too loud. There we go. Did pretty well in our last round. We did lose the very first round, and so we got bumped down to Kyber 4. But then, match. The first match that we lost bumped us down to Kyber 4. Match number 2, we did win that one, and it was a good one there. Bumped us up to Kyber 3, and then the last match, by the skin of our teeth, sort of. It was really, really good the whole run, right up until that last battle with Leviathan versus the Executor. And that was, as you guys know, the last battle with my 4-star Leviathan. As of the refresh, I am now rocking it at 7 stars. Have just about all the abilities upgraded, primarily the sabotaging engines and reinforcements, so significantly stronger, getting up to the ultimate a lot quicker, and just a much, much better fleet all the way around. But more importantly, a lot more difficult to counter, and that is what I was aiming for. So let's go ahead and pop into our game real quick here. And just make some introductions real quick first here. So we are going up against, I hope I get this guy's name right. I'm assuming it's Elijah. If I got that right, Elijah 228, and he is a member of 4PDA, question mark, etc., etc. So interesting guild, interesting guy, and as far as his roster goes, we're about neck and neck. We have the same GLs except for he's got a Lord Vader versus my Eternal Emperor, bit higher on the GP there, and then if we roll on down here, we can see that he's got some stuff that I do not have, including the Inquisitors, some scoundrel heroes there like Hondo and so on, a much stronger Night Sister team, and then just some other random stuff going on down below. As far as Datacrons, not really a whole lot going on, about the same thing as I do there. Just glad to see it's not a whale like I've faced before. But in the area of ships, that is where I immediately saw an advantage that we could press. Like you can see here, he does not have the profundity at all. He does have one meta fleet, the Executor, but only at 6 stars. And then, although he does have a Chimera, and somewhere around here he's got the TIE Defender that is being used for counters versus a Leviathan. He does not have the Scythe, however, and that one's a big, big deal when it comes to countering it, because you're basically seeing that all over the ship shard. There it is. It's a 6-star TIE Defender. All over my ship shard, you see kind of a combination of Leviathans and then Chimeras that are always running with the Scythe in the opening lineup there, as well as some others. And it's usually folks like me. I don't have the Scythe, but I'll bounce around between the Chimera and then the Leviathan in order to work my way up. And then the idea is that you use the Chimera to counter the Leviathan, hope that you get lucky, and then if you do, then you just go into another battle 5 minutes later with your Leviathan, and now that's your placeholder on defense. So anyway, and he does have his GLs up to R8, which is nice. Kenobi's the only one that I've got up to G8, but it's going to be okay. I've been taking a look at his GAC data, and he does tend to stay with the same defense each time. And if he does, then I think we're going to be able to get through it. But let's go ahead and pop in here and take a look at where we're at so far. Like you can see, he has already started his offense earlier today. There we go. And he did clear my south territory here, but with some trouble. Oh, let me pop over here and switch my camera. There we go. He did have some trouble with my my Malgus team for whatever reason. I was actually watching the battle as it happened, and he did go in first round and took out my Revan, the Marauder, and Badstilla. But the two here, my Malik and my Malgus, were still standing. He did go ahead and clean it up with the second one. But I mean, hey, I will still take a drop battle. In the back here, he is now able to clearly see that there's nothing that's meant to hold at all. I need to fix that at some point and, you know, kind of rework things around a little bit. But then up here in the north, we've got kind of a throwaway Dash team, Qui-Gon Jinn, a Rolo, and a Mon Mothma team because he does not have Jabba, so I'm not worried about a cleanup. And then in the back here, there she blows. 7-star Leviathan leading up the defense with the typical setup that you want to have for defense, as well as a negotiator and a finalizer. So these guys, I mean, I could have just put my Radis in there or whatever, just a complete throwaway thing and had a little bit more offense, but I'm not really using negotiator a whole lot on offense or the finalizer. I know that you can get a lot of value out of it, but it'd be a lot better if I had my echelon up at 7-star, and I don't. So I'd rather it still be a placeholder like that. And I mean, hey, kind of had trouble with my Malgus team there, so maybe it's going to have some trouble elsewhere. But if we're going the way that I'm hoping we go, he'll have at least a dropped battle versus the Leviathan and have to clean it up if it doesn't just hold all the way around. But even if it's just one hold, then I've got 2 drop battles, and that's going to make things a lot easier for me. And as I said in our last round of GAC, I was going to kind of mix up my strategy a little bit and lean heavily on my Leviathan, getting some work done for us and making it where I'm still going for that full clear, but with a little bit more opportunity for, you know, dropping a battle if I need to, given that he's probably going to drop a battle on the Leviathan. And those dropped fleet battles, those can really, really hurt your banners quite a bit. So anyway, let's go ahead and pop into our game plan. I'll pop around over there. So like you can see, and we'll get into the defense in just a little bit here. Up in the north, he's got a Maul, a full Tuskens team, a Traya team that is Omicron, but no Savage on there. JML team, he's got Phasma below, along with Geos, a throwaway Karth team, a throwaway Grief team. And what I'm assuming that he's going to have in the back, actually, I need to switch this around a little bit. I think I might have got it wrong here. Well, this is what I saw. Like, you know how sometimes you can do things a little bit out of order. Looks like his Lord Vader is actually up top there. So anyway, we've got a Lord Vader, a Star Killer, and a second sister team. I think that's actually what he's got in north there. Let's pop the camera back over there and take a look. Let's switch it to the pre-battle analysis. There we go. Okay, so up north here, let's switch this around a little bit. Yeah, there's his second sister. Okay, yeah, I messed that up just a little bit, but that's okay. So he's got... I've still got all the same counters and everything up there that you saw on the spreadsheet there just a moment ago. But yeah, his Vader, his Star Killer, the second sister, some Geos. And then down south, y'all, we've got that JML team to deal with, the Maul team, the Tuskens, and the Traya team. Which means that it looks like the throwaway Karth team, the throwaway Grief team, and then one of the others, I think it's probably the Phasma team, is what's going to be holding up the back over there. So we can still use the same thing with our game plan here. We'll switch the camera back over. We just kind of need to move it around a little bit, but the idea is still going to be the same here. So he's got these over here, and then who else did he have? I think it was his Traya team. I don't know. I think it's these 3. This one, and then these. Whatever. I'm just gonna leave it as it is. We'll kind of move things around a little bit. I'm sorry. This is gonna bother me. Let's put these guys down here. Let's see. I'm pretty sure it's gonna have these 2 in the back, and then the Phasma in the back, I believe. And then let me pop back into the game. So let's see. He's got the JML, Traya, Tuskens, and Maul. Those are actually holding up the south there. Let's do that first. And then it's these folks that we've got here. So do this. All right, and then drop these guys down here. Doesn't really matter at this point, but I am seriously OCD with this stuff. It is a problem, I'm well aware, but it's a problem I've accepted about myself. There we go. Okay, so that is how the battlefield actually looks. So, The real question in my mind is, like you can see here, I'm saving my Wampa for his Karth team. I'm saving my GG team for Phasma, and then I've got my JML going up against his throwaway Grief team. It's mostly Gear 12, which is definitely like way overkill. So what I want to do is get to his fleets over here, but that is going to be going through Lord Vader, which I'm going to take out with my Kenobi. Starkiller, this is kind of where the question is for me. The best counter for Starkiller that I've seen is another Starkiller team, and I already checked, and the speeds do. I outrun both his Mara and his Starkiller, so that definitely helps. It's just kind of it's like a 70% win rate. It's really not fantastic. I would not use my JML up against that one because I've had plenty of times where that actually doesn't work. The mass stun doesn't work. Can't daze anybody. So, I mean, a lot of the stuff that really comes in clutch with the JML team does not tend to work out. So and plus you're running usually Jedi Knight Luke in there, and he gets blinded every time. It's either Mara takes a turn or he takes a turn. So I don't want to do that. I've had that go south for me really fast before. But what I could do is just completely ruin them with SLKR. As a matter of fact, I think that's what I'm going to do. Run SLKR versus those guys over there, because I don't really need them anywhere else. And then my gas is going to be going up against his Treya team, primarily because he does not have Omi Savage on there. But I was also considering possibly running my JML team versus his Treya team there and just dealing with it that way. The out-of-turn attacks would kind of suck, though, and that's the whole point behind that team, is you're calling your allies to assist. I mean, I'm pretty sure it would probably be fine. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking about that one. Because the insta-kill from Nihilus does work, and he will take gas out, even if there are other 501sts that are still up there. So, you know what? Let's do... Let me look at some data really quick here. Let's see. Star Wars Galaxy Update. GG. I will get a camera angle one of these days so that you guys can see what I'm seeing over here, but I'm just going to make this really, really quick here. So Treya with Nihilus, Scion, Talon, and Dooku, believe it or not. So those guys there. I mean, Gas has got a pretty decent win rate. JML actually has a pretty low win rate, believe it or not. That's kind of weird. Who do I got my... Could do an SE on that one. Where is my SE going up against at the moment? His JML team, and that's kind of a no. Yeah, there's no way around that. Let's see here. Ooh, this is a tough one. Let's actually, I'll tell you what, let's take a look at this. Star Wars, guys got GG. I'm moving stuff around a little bit here and want to see what we're going to be able to do with our Star Killer team. So let's do Palpatine. He does have Mara, Star Killer. Let me pop back into game here and see exactly what makeup he has for that squad. Pop up here. There's something weird, I know that. No, he's got the typical run there. He's got old Ben, and then he's got JTR. So he's running with that combo. Let's see here. 70, 70, 70, 80. Yes, SLKR would basically walk over them. Gas is a very low win rate on that one. JML is a higher win rate. I mean, I don't know. I don't like that. Last time I tried that, it did not work out well for me at all. So I would really rather not do that. Let's see. SLKR is a good option for that. That's what I've got right now. I mean, the data is showing that Gas is a really good option for that one. So... I get worried about that one. Let's see here. Yeah, I mean, let's just run with it that way. All right, No more playing around. I apologize for all that nonsense there. Let's go ahead and pop back into game. And let's go ahead and start. Let's get the North Territory taken care of first, and we'll just kind of think about it a little bit. So versus his Geos, we're going to do a Vader Thrawn makeup here, and probably put some extra guys in there just because I'm using my Treya team elsewhere, I believe. Where am I using my Treya team at? She's taking out the Tuscans, and that one I can't compromise on. So Vader Thrawn, put the tank in there, put you in there, and put you in there. I just don't want to play around with it. Give Vader a little bit more speed for each guy that's out there, so that he can take turns more often. And let's get this party started. All right, so right into Massacre. Do it on this guy so that he doesn't counter. Get some of this going. Get some of this going. Get some of this going. And can we get him out of there immediately? Actually, let's try and get Poggle the Lesser out of there. Perfect. And the reason why I did that is because he does the ability block. So that definitely helped out a lot. More Force Crush here. And we're just going to give it right back over to Thrawn. Or to Vader, rather. I'm sorry. And, wow, we're going to get counterattacked. I was kind of hoping I'd be able to get one more turn in there. All right, so let's go ahead and do this. See if we can get some ability blocks. Okay, again, the whole idea behind this is high banner counts here, although I'm still feeling pretty good about him not being able to get through my Leviathan, at the very least not a one-shot. There's our Massacre. So I just want to stack things as much in my favor as I can. All right, get the Spy out of there. Get the Soldier out if you can, and do a Force Crush here, and some of this. Okay. 73. 2-drop banners, not a problem at all. And now let's get this Lord Vader team out of the way. There is no Maul on there, so I am happy about that. Let's see here. Not the 15%, okay. 27 defense, a lot of Hellsteel. An okay amount of crit damage. Oh, let's see here. Whenever Sith ally deals damage to an enemy and no other enemy is ability blocked. Inflict the ability block for one turn, which can't be evaded or resisted. Okay, so that's not going to be too fun. But the only team we've really got for it is our Kenobi team. So we're going to run that one and drop in our strongest Datacron with the crit damage, the armor pin, the protection up, and then the extra turn meter. So let's see. We're going to try and get Thrawn out soon. Probably Vader, Darth Vader next, and we'll just kind of work our way around. This battle is always a little bit on the tricky side, but we'll just see if we can get it done. He's probably going to go first, or not. Let's see here. Let's do... yeah, let's do this immediately. Okay, there's that. Hopefully we come around to Padme pretty quick here. There we go. Cleanse all that off. Okay, here comes Thrawn. That's fine. And start working our way up to an ultimate here. Let's see here. Give it over to Kenobi. And let's hold on for a full. Okay. Be nice if we could get some work done and get somebody out before Annie does his ultimate over there. You know what? We're just going to have to do it. I probably could have gotten away without that, but let's go ahead and get Thrawn out of there. And we might... Okay, so let's see here. Let's get the guard out. Mainly because the less folks that he's got, the less mastery he gets. Alright, and there's some of the counterattacks. Okay, so that helps. Let's see here. That really helps. It'd be nice if we could get him out before he heals up a bunch, because he does whenever a dot expires on an enemy. Let's go ahead and do some of this. And this should do it for that. And just start ramping up my special on Cat over there. There's his ultimate. Doesn't really do a whole lot for him. I mean, it does, but, you know, not nearly as much as it could have. So let's just keep on getting those out-of-turn attacks between Kenobi and Kat to ramp up her shot there. But not incredibly long. I don't remember if this dispels debuffs on there. Let's see. I don't think that it does, and plus, we need to get up to another ultimate pretty quick here. So let's get all this garbage off of there. And yeah, let's go ahead and drop an ultimate again. Let's get a healing immunity on him as soon as possible. Not quite yet, because I don't know if it's going to just drop him yet. Let's get around to JMK again. And get a healing immunity on him. Can we get everybody to assist? Just get him as low as possible. Low as possible. And then Kat, get in there. Make it happen. Almost. Let's see. Let's do some of that. Okay, he's out of healing immunity, but can we just drop him? Can we do it now? Yes, we can. All right, only 4 drop banners on that one. That was probably the more challenging battle that I could think of. I mean, the Star Killer one here is not going to be fun, but let's see here. Yeah, let's go ahead and run our SLKR versus this one just because I don't want to play around with it. Treya. Yeah, I'm hoping that I get this right. You know what? Let's do this first. Let's see if we can actually take out that Treya team with our gas. Let's see here. Because if that doesn't work, then the only other team that's going to be able to make that happen is my SLKR team, and we might need to kind of maneuver around a little bit. So let's do this first order. Just need him to have as many turns as possible. So Sith here. These 2 guys don't need a Datacron for it because this should be plenty fine. Without the Savage, it is much less difficult to deal with. All right, so let's do a poke on Treya. Keep her stunned. Let's see. Here we go. There was the Savior mechanic from Talon over there, and she's already gone. Oh, this might have been serious overkill, but whatever. All right, give me some more AoE. And that's all she wrote. All right, let's get him out of there before... let's get him stunned. Before our Sith Trooper keeps on getting hurt by his out-of-turn shenanigans. Okay, so that helps there. Oh my goodness, what did I just do? Oh man, I'm such an idiot. Come on, dude. What did you just... Oh man. Well, I seriously messed that up. I'm not thinking right, guys. I'm sorry. That was supposed to be my gas team. Okay. All right, well, I guess now it is down to Star Killer here that we're going to have to make it work with. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what in the world happened there. All right, give these guys a Datacron because they're going to need it. The crit damage and the defense, yeah, we're going to need that. I wish there has been some folks in the chat that could have said, hey, dude, no, no. All right, get some of this out there. Let's see, we can't stun anybody, but we've got stagger on quite a few people, which helps. Let's see here. Yeah, let's just, I mean, I don't really know who else we're going to be able to do it on, so let's just pull back some turn meter. Let's start getting some more shock around. Let's see if we can get Mara out of here as quick as possible. They don't have a revive, so there we go. That definitely helps out. And let's work on Star Killer next. I like these out-of-turn attacks from Vissus over there. I have not used her a whole lot. Let's see here. Let's get some of the armor pin going. And just keep on working it. Let's see here. Yeah, why not get a taunt up? This should take care of Star Killer. Alright, and let's get Palps out next. Hey, that's totally fine. Let's get some of this out here. And let's just keep on rolling. Be nice if Star Killer could drop it out of the sky, because it would have got us one banner back. All right, well, at least we kind of made up for our major mistake there, and we've got a gas in reserve now. Okay, so for the second sister, this one is recommended to use a CLS team, so we're going to do that. Let's see here, CLS. Let's see, so Star Killer's down, Geos, Lord Vader, so we got Maul, the Tuscans that Trey is going to deal with, and then nothing really big in the back. So yeah, I think we can afford to use one of our Datacrons here. Hellsteel, defense, offense. Yeah, let's go ahead and let's use that one. Protection up, I'll take it. I don't know, that was just a major mistake. I don't know what in the world was going on there. Okay, so who do we want to... I want to try and get the 7th sister out pretty quick here if we can. Because she does the heal. Let's do that. Oh, that's right. Do this. And then get the taunt top of there. This will probably do it. Cool. No more heals. This should take care of her. And now let's get him. Can we pull back turn meter on 5th over there? Yeah, we can. I love these battles. It's all about control. Alright, so a good miss there. Blind definitely coming in clutch. Can we get a stun on our guy back there? Yeah, we can. One shot, one kill. That is all she wrote. 65, I will take it. Alright, so we're past the north now. Let's peek at his fleet. What do you have? Let's see. Oh, he's screwed. Oh man, he didn't even bring his Chimera. He's not... I don't think he's gonna get through, I don't think he's gonna get through my Leviathan at all. Not a good move, dude. Not sure what you were thinking there, but hey, more power for me there. I will take it. Let's go ahead and start working our way further over here. Let's grab our Eternal Emperor team. It is an R8 team, or at least an R8 Luke, so I don't want to fool around with it. Sith. We don't need to pinch quite as many banners this time, so let's do you, give me a tank, give me turn meter, and give me good old buddy Watt there. Don't need any Datacrons for it. Feeling pretty good so far. Let's go ahead and give this over to old man Pout. Link up JML because we have to, and his younger self because he hits like a truck. All right, here comes the ability block and the counter attacks. Okay, hang it in there, tank. Hang on in there. Yeah, let's get some protection back on our guys. Okay. And deal with the stun, it's fine. Alright, just keep on doing the magic hand thing. Jazz hands. Jazz hands. Okay. There we go. Taunt should be off of there now. And, let's just let's throw some stuff over at Yoda there. Only gonna get a couple of, assists there. There's his ultimate. That was pretty quick, not gonna lie. But it's not really gonna matter a whole lot. Yeah, let's go ahead and just do that. Give me some healing immunity if we can. No surprise. Alright, there's our ultimate. Excuse me. Get around to me again. And that's okay. Blow it out. Cool. Alright, and Kyle is still standing. That's interesting. So let's go ahead and link up good old Luke over there and Kyle. And you could probably put it on auto at this point, but that always makes me nervous when you do that. Alright, let's just keep on tossing it on Luke. We might down him before we get to an ultimate, which would kind of defeat the purpose, but would also make things a lot easier if there's no JML in there. Yeah, that's kind of what I was afraid of, but it's fine. Insta-kill won't... Never mind. I was going to say insta-kill won't work if the two people aren't linked, but... we didn't really need it. Okay, so... oh, that's interesting. I didn't see that before. So there's no... what in the world kind of a... Oh man, I completely did this one wrong. I have never seen... I thought this was a regular Tuscans team, but it's got a Wad and a Destroyer? That's different. Let's see here. Let me plug in some data and take a look, see if there's anybody that's even run this thing before. What is that guy's name? Run him with... Who else has he got? The Shaman, I think. Yeah, the Shaman. Basically everybody but the Warrior and the other fella. And then... Man, yeah, I'm not even seeing any battles anybody's ever run with this combo. That's weird. It's a bizarre one there. Well, I'm assuming that my... I'm assuming that my... Could either do a gas or a Treya on there. My troopers are going up against Maul. I mean, yeah, let's just do the typical there. So Sith, Treya, the 2 tanks, and the 2 guys there. I mean, I don't really see how this could be much of an issue. It's just a weird... It's either a genius combo, and I'm going to be thinking, why did I not do that? Or it's really, really dumb. And we're about to find out. Okay, so there's our Savage taking it like a champion. Do we want to try and get Watt out of there? No, let's get Talon under stealth. There's a miss. I don't like that, but this is going to be a full cooldown reduction there. Let's let Watch continue to damage himself. And let's do... I don't even know who to isolate. Let's do Shaman because they do a heal. Okay. I know that Watt can revive him, so let's see if we can get him. Probably should have taken out Watt first. Just so that he can't do any revive stuff. Yeah, that should do it there, or not. Probably should have just ended it while I could. And this should do it there. Cool, and then that gives me an extra turn. Let's, I don't even know at this point. This is such a weird combo. I've never seen it before. Let's see here. Probably get out or last. Is this going to be a killer? Almost. But this will. And then probably going to come around to Nihilus in a moment here, but this guy might not even last that long for an Annihilate. Or he will. Alright. Okay. Never seen that combo before. Pretty sure I'm never going to see it again. So, okay. Alright, and this one is going to be an absolute train roll because they've got... well, no, they've got the taunt on there. But I'm pretty sure that some of our AoE is probably going to take out Sabine over there. Which is going to get us on a turn meter train pretty quickly. Okay. So, give me first. Cool. Yeah, there's the taunt, so no problem. Let's just start doing that on him over there. We are going to get a counterattack from Maul. And I'll just have to eat it up. Be really cool. Yeah, there's that counterattack, no problem. Let's see, can we get a Sabine out of there? There we go. So there's the turn meter for us that we really wanted. See if we can get some days on everybody. And oh man, it'd be really nice if we could get around to Mando over there before he does his shenanigans. Okay, that hurts. Let's do some of this. Mark down the Dark Trooper. Just kind of have to follow the taunt here. I think our turn meter's fine. Just do a basic. And yeah, there's his damage immunity. I hate that stuff. Alright, let's see here. Just keep on working. So probably take out Django and give us more turn meter. Yeah, let's do the Irresistible Days. Turn meter is still fine, so let's do an AoE just to really pump up our Dark Trooper. Let's clear off some of those buffs. And this should at least drop Django. I wish I could have used that on somebody else, but it is what it is. Now we just need him to take a turn, so definitely don't pump any more turn meter. Let's see here. Don't let me get stuck. Don't let me get stuck. Let's do auto basic for the moment. Okay. Come on, take a turn. Take a turn. There we go. Well, that's gonna suck. Ooh, we may get out my Dark Trooper. Or, well, he's indecisive on where he wants to go, so that helps me out. Alright, and then there's some assists there. Still got the damage immunity on. That's really annoying. Let's see here. There's this. I mean, a Mass Swarm's not going to do a whole lot. Give me another stack back. Give me up to 3. Yeah, just keep on doing that. Those dazes are really not fun, so how about you take one in kind? It's just... Alright, so... Alright. Nobody's going to assist at the moment because we got that daze on. This is quite a pain to deal with. And nobody's going to get any turn meter. And it'd be really nice if I got an AoE and pull back Maul's turn meter there. Okay. Oh, we may get 1 assist. Alright. Gotta really start making some work pretty quick here. Pull back all their turn meter. Okay, I don't think that he is going to do a damage immunity again. Until another scoundrel gets down there. Okay, so there's some more turn meter. I definitely needed that. Do a basic over here. And I think this should do it. Okay, thank God. Well, that was a lot more awkward than it needed to be. And also took a while. Alright, so there goes that. And that'll get us back to the south. Only 2 drop banners. It's such a pain to deal with when Beskar Mando's on there. But we got through it. That's what counts. Our opponent is still not moving. He has not taken any more battles yet. I'm guessing he's just kind of waiting to see what I do. And those are exactly the teams that I thought would be back there. So let's save that. Well, we'll do fleets last. I was going to use my GG team for this, but we're going to use our 501st instead because we've got them. And that'll give us more banners. I mean, GG teams, they are definitely awesome, but they are not kind on the banners. Who do we want to get out of here? Probably the TIE pilot if we can. Don't know if we're going to do it on the first volley, but let's do some of that. Get some buff dispel going. Put this over on 5s, and this should take care of the pilot. Okay. Sniping the banners. Thanks, buddy. And so do you. Alright. Get out. Kylo when we can. Or we could just get stuck behind a taunt. Alright, so... keep on getting those buffs, because that's just going to ramp me up more and more. Yeah, call gas for these. Oh, I should have probably done that on Kylo, whatever. Just go ahead and get him out. Please and thank you. There, now we can get baby Kylo out of there. Or we can try. Okay. So I think that's probably going to put us at 62, 61 banners, whatever. Alright, and then for the Karth team, don't see anything weird going on there, so we'll go ahead and drop our Womp on them, and that should take care of that. And we've still got our JML team that we haven't even used. Alright, so this will make quick work of this team. Just put it on auto. And get me some coffee. Check my chat here. Okay. Alright. Just about got it here. Let's keep on ramping it up. And let the damage over times do their work, which is funny because what in the world? That was it's kind of special, I'm not gonna lie. What is going on here? Oy. That hurt. Yeah, that'll help, but man. Okay, there we go. She was taking a beating. Good lord. Kind of caught my attention there. Like, hello? Alright, and then for this grief team, let's just do the very, very basics. Don't need any more than that. As a matter of fact, let's do this. Make it even more dicey. Let's get that mass stun going and then just completely wreck them. Hello there to Golden Caterpie. I think I got the name right there. I am in Kyber 3 bracket. Good to see you there. Welcome to Vex Factor. Let's see here. Yeah, I tend to run a lot of Jedi Knight Luke in Conquest, just because that immediate bump right up to that mass swarm and then straight to the mass stun is just all kinds of awesome. All right, so now we are down to the fleets. Opponent has still not moved. And we're basically just going to see if our strategy of really leaning on our Leviathan is going to help. And this is definitely an awesome thing to have happened there. So let's see. We're going to use our Chimera team versus his Executor and just kind of hope that it works and hope that this whole plan of mine doesn't backfire. So we're going to do you. Let's see here. I need as many dodges as possible. So you. Let's see. The Reaper, you a tank in case I need it, and we'll see if this works. Oh boy, a 6-star Executor is... My heart's not racing quite as much as it normally does, but it's still not a fan. Alright, so... Get the Houndstooth to go, just so he blows that ability. Get some target lock. Get immediately my... TIE Defender out there, and let's just do some basics. Okay, there's some dodges there. Huge dodges there. What in the world? Guys, I seriously messed up. I seriously messed up. Yes, I have my Executor where my Chimera should be. I am an idiot. Lord Almighty. Get them all. And there's a taunt. Just give me some of this. Get the taunt off of there. And there's a heal. Good Lord. Oh, man. Oh, there goes the Razor Crest. I'm an absolute idiot. Alright, well, there goes that. Yep. Yep. Oh, man. What a snafu. Lord. Spell debuffs on all allies. Yeah, let's get the breach off of there. I don't know what happened, folks. I've got nothing. No excuse. No excuse whatsoever. Get a buff dispel. I mean, they haven't hit the ultimate yet, which is kind of nice, but They haven't even hit contract yet, but this is an absolute mess. Has anybody else ever done anything like this before? Please tell me it's not just me that's done this stuff. Lord. Hey, the dodges definitely help. Most awkward, bizarre. I have no excuse. Lord. Alright, minute 25 left. Yeah, guys, I don't know what to say about this. I just completely goofed this whole thing. Let's see here. Yeah, just give me a stun. Okay, the dodges are, I mean, it's gonna help, but we're just, I don't know if we're gonna get through it. Give me a buff dispel so that we can try to get, nope, he's still behind that. Let's see, do some of that. Put it on auto. Because I don't know what to... Oh, man. And there's their contract. Yep. Let's see here. I don't know, guys. Oh, man. Yep. And now I got a Chimera with not a lot else going on. Alright, so let's do this. We're going to use our Malevolence, I think is what you typically use to take out a... take out this crew here. So let's... Do I got the right capital ship? Okay, good. What a maroon. Alright, so they're gonna go first. Yeah, let's just do this. Start getting some buzz droids. Get a stun. Yep. And there's a shuttle. It's nice it's not TIE Defender. Because I'm assuming that's what he's running with it. Get some more buzz droids out there. Get some more buzz droids out there. Okay, can we get him out? Yeah, we can. And then, let's see, get the spy out of here. Let's see, let's take Vader out. And... oh man, that's embarrassing. Alright, so let's see here. Get some of this going. Let's get the TIE Fighter. Oh, those dodges. Don't do those dodges. And there's the interceptor. Let's see here. Okay, that'll help. These dodges, I don't like them. Don't need to be feeding any more turn meter than we need to. Can we get a stun on her? Yes, we can. And just keep on working on her. Get an assist from our TIE Bomber to get the debuffs off of us. Okay, well, that hurts. Alright, so... give me some buzz droids. Get out our soldier. Get the shuttle out of there. Alright, and... I mean, you can do that if you want. That's just feeding me more turn meter. Oh man, I completely goofed on this whole thing. Try and get up to my ultimate just so I can stun everybody. Alright, and that Foresight's really not going to help me out because it's going to feed their turn meter more. There we go. Man. Alright, so get out more buzz droids. Oh, I should have done that over there. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just now reading your chat, Golden Caterpie. Yeah, it did go fairly well, all things considered. I have no excuse on that whatsoever. I don't even know what's... I don't know what I'm going to clean it up with. That's the problem. This Radis team, it's not a... I mean, this is definitely a pushover. Probably just use my home one, folks, there. Rebels. Yeah, we'll just do this. Give me that. Let's see here. Yeah, that's like the biggest goof ever. I don't even know what to say about all that. All right, so let's just try and hit him as much as we can. Hello there to Ruth Vader. In the future against Empire, if you start triple Geo, then reinforce with the Hyena. Goes pretty smooth. Hyena reinforcement gives allies. It does give allies accuracy, and also I believe that it does a cleanse on at least one of your guys. All right, so let's just start working here, and let's just try and get him out as quick as possible. Get some of this going here. How to turn attacks, and let's try and get the tank out of there. Close. All right. Probably didn't need to use that, but it's just to get some stuff going on. All right. Let's try and get Poe out of there just because he is weak, and I'm just trying to reduce the amount of ships that they have on the field at the moment. I know how much, what you call it? I know how much the Millennium or Ray's Millennium Falcon hurts. Okay, give me some assists. There we go. But I just need to reduce the number of reinforcements they have on the field, so that I take more turns and get out of here as fast as I can. What's up, Ajax? See how this goes here. Okay, that's fine. Okay, give me some more of this. Just do a basic. Okay, I was hoping for a few more assists. Can we get... There we go. Oh, there we go. All right. Yeah, it's definitely cleanable. And I mean, I do have the backwards of what I had to go into that Executor. A Chimera with Bounty Hunter units, because I use all my Empire stuff. He doesn't have any reinforcements. I mean, that's really about all I got at this point. So, yeah, let's just see if we can make it work. Bounty Hunters, give me that just in case we need some chaff. And we basically just get up to our ultimate and then get Houndstooth out of there. That's all I can really do. Oh, man. Yeah, things did go pretty well considering how messed up that whole thing is. Lord almighty. Alright, that's okay. Give me a taunt out here. Let's breach the Houndstooth. Okay, that's fine. Let's see. I was kind of hoping to... Oh, man, I should have breached, the Xanadu Blood just so we can get a mark, but I don't think it really matters a whole lot. Let's see. Xanadu Blood, it doesn't really matter. At this point, it's just a matter of getting up to our ultimate before they do. There we go. So get some of this. Get a breach. Okay, and then we can get around to Razor Crest again. We'll be able to hopefully... Never mind. It's going to say hopefully mark down. Let's see here. Let's get out the Slave 1. Yeah, he's got evasion up now. Alright. Just hold the line as best as we can. Okay. Alright, so there's our contract. Alright, almost there. Let's just heal up a little bit. I don't even think it works on if they're not Empire. Alright. Please, can we mark him down? I know that it needs breach on there. There we go. Alright, so now it's just a waiting game. Alright. Probably didn't even need to do that. But why not? One more. Let's just save it. Well, at least we got out of it, but that was definitely embarrassing as all get out. A win's a win, I'll take it. It's a full clear. The only drop battle I have, and the only way I think mathematically that he can win is if he is able to full clear as well. And again, he brought his Chimera on offense, so I have no idea what he's actually going to have to get through my Leviathan. So, alright, let's get I think probably get a little more banner for that one. And there it is. All right, so full clear. 1792 would have been probably about 1810 or so if we wouldn't have made that mistake there. But let's check to see if he's doing anything. Doesn't look like it. All right, I mean, hey, I'll take it. Win's a win. I'm assuming that he doesn't have something pulls out of his hat that I don't know about. Let's see here. Yeah, guess we'll go ahead and call it a day there. But hey, appreciate you guys joining me. Shout out to Golden Caterpie and Ruth Vader. Good to see you guys in here. And yeah, we'll be going live again on Saturday for match number 2. I do have a couple of folks that are in this round that I could take on, so I'm hoping that that's going to be the case. But there are also a couple of folks that have got all the GLs, all the fleets, and are like 10.5 million GP. So we'll just have to see how it goes. But in the meantime, I just want to once again thank you guys as always for joining me here today. Enjoy the rest of your day. Find something to smile about, and we will see you next time.